Good evening, and welcome to your AI Daily Press evening podcast for April 11, 2026. I'm your host, Walter. We've been following the ongoing conflict between the United States and Iran and its far-reaching implications for global politics and the economy. Recently, Labour Party strategists believe that focusing on defense and security could be a winning strategy for Prime Minister Starmer, allowing him to pivot away from criticism over his personal opinion poll ratings and centrist agenda. Additionally, U.S. Senator Elizabeth Warren has called for an investigation into suspicious trading patterns in oil futures preceding key announcements by the Trump administration regarding the Iran war. The senator points to specific instances where large bets were placed on oil futures minutes before major announcements, resulting in substantial financial gains for those involved. Meanwhile, Americans from all walks of life are sharing their concerns and perspectives on the situation. From business owners struggling with rising fuel prices to families worrying about loved ones deployed overseas, the impact is being felt across the country. Many are anxious about the potential for prolonged conflict and the risk of retaliation against Americans. As the conflict continues to unfold, one thing is clear: Americans are deeply invested in the outcome and eager for a resolution. We'll continue to monitor the situation and provide updates as more information becomes available. And that's the way it is. Good night. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
Walter, and Nanshall and know what's right now. Firstly, the UK has shelved its plans to hand over the Chagos Islands to Mauritius, a decision that has sparked controversy and debate. We want to hear from you. What do you think about this decision? Share your thoughts with us on social media using the hashtag #WeESilends. In other news, the conflict between Israel and Lebanon continues to escalate, with Hezbollah playing a significant role in the ongoing violence. Lebanese President Joseph Aoun has announced plans for direct talks between Lebanon and Israel, mediated by the United States. However, not everyone is on board with this decision, and the situation on the ground remains dire. Finally, Pakistan has emerged as a key player in the negotiations between the United States and Iran, with Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif working closely with both sides to facilitate a dialogue aimed at finding a lasting solution to the conflict. While there are challenges ahead, residents of Islamabad seem optimistic about the prospects for peace. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Let's take a quick look at the top stories from our recent episodes. We started with a discussion on the growing trend of investing in art through private secondary markets. This innovative approach allows investors to buy and sell shares of iconic artworks, providing a unique opportunity to diversify their portfolios and tap into the lucrative art market. Next, we delved into the impact of the West Asia turmoil on India's markets. While the conflict has indeed had a profound effect on Indian equities, we emphasized the importance of keeping things in perspective. With nearly 70% of current risks already priced in, the risk-reward ratio is favorable, and a de-escalation of tensions could lead to improved sentiment. Finally, we touched on the increased volatility in the stock market, which has led many investors to seek safer havens for their money. We explored alternative investment options, including art investing, and reminded our listeners to stay informed, stay vigilant, and always keep their wits about them in the world of finance. As the first always say, don't panic. Stay calm, do your research, and make informed decisions. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Louis. The Artemis II mission marked a major milestone in human spaceflight, with the Orion capsule carrying 4 brave astronauts over 1.3 million miles to distances never before reached by a crewed mission. The mission was a testament to human ingenuity and our innate desire to explore and push beyond the boundaries of what's thought possible. At the heart of this mission is Victor Glover, the first black astronaut to pilot a spacecraft around the moon. His remarkable journey is not only a personal achievement, but also a source of pride and inspiration for millions of people, particularly those underrepresented in the field of aerospace and space exploration. As we reflect on the significance of Victor Glover's achievement, we're reminded of the power of role models and the impact they can have on future generations. His story serves as a reminder that diversity, equity, and inclusion are essential to pushing the boundaries of human achievement and inspiring a new generation of explorers and innovators. In conclusion, the Artemis, the second mission, is a powerful reminder of humanity's responsibility to care for our planet and to continue exploring and understanding the universe. We celebrate not only Victor Glover's remarkable achievement, but also the boundless potential of the human spirit. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. First, we took a closer look at the NFL draft, where teams are gearing up for the upcoming season. Our analysis revealed that the key to success lies not just in the players you choose, but in how well they fit into your overall strategy. We also explored the social issues surrounding these new players and the importance of fair and balanced coverage in sports journalism. In college football, experience is proving to be a valuable commodity. A group of seasoned athletes has emerged as key players in their respective teams, with some boasting over 10,000 career snaps. Deuce Blades II, Ben Roberts, and Tavian Combs are just a few examples of these exceptional players who are expected to make a significant impact on their team's fortunes. As the college football season kicks into high gear, fans can expect thrilling matchups and intense competition. We'll be keeping a close eye on the developments and bringing you all the latest updates and analysis throughout the season. This is Howard Closewell, signing off. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Currell.
Thank you, Howard. This evening, we're summarizing 3 critical stories that have caught our attention. Firstly, we looked at the issue of workplace inclusivity, focusing on a challenge many professionals face today: coordinating meetings across different time zones. We highlighted Zoneless, an innovative tool designed to simplify this process, making global communication more effective and streamlined. Secondly, we delved into a pressing concern for human rights, examining the profound impact of China's one-child policy. Implemented from 1979 until 2016, this policy has led to significant demographic shifts, including a gender imbalance and an aging population, posing substantial challenges to China's social and economic future. We also touched on the broader implications of state control and the importance of prioritizing human dignity. Lastly, we explored another critical aspect affecting global collaboration: technology's role in overcoming everyday challenges. From tools that help navigate time zones to platforms that facilitate international communication, innovation is key to fostering more effective global connections. These stories not only highlight the complexities of our interconnected world, but also underscore the need for solutions that respect and uplift all individuals. As we move forward, balancing economic development with human rights and dignity will be crucial. Until tomorrow, good night. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. I'm Joan, and tonight we're giving you a quick rundown of our top stories. First up, we've got the latest on the ceasefire that's gotten off to a rocky start, because, well, when doesn't it, right? And then there's our beloved celebrity who's not really dead, or are they? You know I love a good drama, but can't these people just leave us alone with their fake news and publicity stunts? In other news, we took a closer look at the fascinating world of mandolin music and its dedicated community. From the historic streets of Naples to modern-day factories, this instrument has been a part of various musical genres for centuries. And let me tell you, those handcrafted bullback mandolins are not just beautiful, but they also produce a distinctive, delicate tone that's simply divine. And finally, we've got our sports fans covered with the Michigan Wolverines pulling off a unique feat, because who doesn't love a good underdog story? So, take a deep breath, grab your stilettos, and get ready to stay fabulous with us. Good night from the AIDailyPress. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David Attenacher.
Thank you, Joan.
This week, we've been exploring some pressing environmental issues that affect us all. In our first story, we examined the impact of climate change on Ireland's efforts to meet its renewable energy targets. The country is struggling to balance its commitment to reducing carbon emissions with the increasing demand for electricity. Our second story took us to the Somali region of Ethiopia, where researchers are studying the effects of drought on myrrh production. This ancient resin has been harvested for millennia, but climate change is threatening the traditional practices and livelihoods of local communities. In our final story, we delved into the devastating impact of climate change on vulnerable species around the world. From rising temperatures to extreme weather events, the consequences are dire, with many species facing extinction if we don't take action. However, we also highlighted the conservation efforts underway to preserve habitats, protect endangered species, and promote sustainability. These stories remind us of the interconnectedness of our ecosystem and the need for immediate action to reduce our carbon footprint and support conservation efforts. As we navigate the complexities of climate change, it's essential to maintain hope and work towards a future where humans and nature coexist in harmony. And that completes our evening podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until tomorrow morning, I'm David Adanacha for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.